take a look at this. Bitcoin primed for gargantuan rally ahead of 2024 halving, says market analyst, as we are also seeing Dogecoin right now with a nice sized spike, a beautiful looking chart for Doge after a pretty big green candle here going up above 10 cents. We've now seen the support not only continue, but continue with an upward trend heading towards the moon for Dogecoin. Gosh, that's fun to say. The moon, we gotta love it. As Elon Musk on Tucker Carlson said, the most ironic outcome is the most likely, and left multiple other Dogecoin hints within the interview. He's doing part 2 tonight, which is of course going to be another glorious interview. It's pretty wild to see the stark contrast between the BBC interview, where he was literally just trying to be gotchas the whole time. It was a lot of really annoying questions and was not entertaining at all. And Tucker Carlson, though, I think actually did a fantastic job with his interview with Elon Musk, because he, for the most part, just let him talk. That's really what we want in the Elon Musk interview. He asked the right questions when it was necessary, and the rest of the time just let him talk. And Tucker, by the way, if you don't know, he's been a reporter his whole life. He used to work for CNN. He has had multiple on-field experiences in some of the most crazy experiences you can possibly have for news anchors. So he's very well versed, done a lot of interviews and things like that. And I think to this point in his career, he's gotten pretty good at his way of communication. And that said, most Fox News hosts, in my opinion, are absolute trash. There are some good Fox News hosts. Occasionally, they'll have good shows, but almost all of them are trash. I mean, there's very few good cable news hosts on Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. All of them, for the most part, are just reciting talking points, reading scripts. They don't even come up with any of their own ideas. Tucker, fortunately, does have the ability to actually get the best out of Elon Musk in an interview, and I really enjoyed watching part 1. Part 2 tonight, that would be good as well, and the Dogecoin clues are the best part of it, of course, as Dogecoin spiking right now, along with other cryptocurrencies as well. You can see BNB up 4.49%, Dogecoin up 8.79%, 0.92 right there for Doge. Up more than most of the top cryptos, up more than BNB, up more than XRP by a significant amount, up more than Bitcoin by around 8% this week. Ethereum actually doing pretty dang well, on par with Doge, and so is Cardano. Then as we scroll down, you can see a few big gainers like Avalanche, Chainlink, for example. OKB is doing pretty dang well, and even as far down as 31, is doing decent, and we have our Arbitrarium Internet Computer going up 28%. That one's on a nice sized rise. And I think all of these are really starting to show bull market signs undoubtedly here. It's time to be doing some more crypto picks. Should we bring back the crypto of the week now that we are in green territory here? It certainly is a compelling case to be made that it's time to bring back crypto of the week right now, because we do still do crypto picks, but we haven't done crypto of the week in a significant period of time because of the bear market. Now, though, it's getting close. We may be there, actually, where we're ready. I'm going to have to do some more research on specific coins, but we may be at the point where we're ready to actually be doing crypto of the week every single week again, which I'm sure will be very exciting once we bring it back, which it is going to happen. We're going to bring it back no matter what. It's just a matter of when, not if that makes sense, as a lot of articles that are at the top are still about Elon Musk and his Dogecoin article. You can see Elon Musk, 1 million Dogecoin. So far, no one has claimed that prize of 1 million Doge for exposing Elon Musk's non-existent family's Emerald Mine. Now, his dad did say he owned it. Elon Musk did confirm some amount that his dad owned a percentage of something, but there's no evidence this thing even exists. And Elon Musk's dad is a known pathological liar who has lied about many things, including having too much money that their safe can't even hold. Whether or not he was speaking rhetorically is kind of relevant, because he seems to be speaking rhetorically a lot, to the point where you can't really tell which of his things that he's saying are lies and which one of them is just a rhetorical statement or a statement that is devoid of meaning, if we're going to use a more appropriate description there. But you can see, we also had this article from Vox. Is Twitter finally RIP? Is it done? Is it on the way out? Which is one of the most hilarious articles I've ever seen, without citing pretty much any data at all. They're saying, yeah. Elon Musk's Twitter is going out. It's dying. Which is hilarious, because before Elon Musk purchased it, they had 8,000 more employees approximately. They fired like 80% of their employees. Some of them left, some of them were fired. But regardless, they shedded around 80% of their employees. And now are running significantly more efficiently. They're upgrading features and doing everything they can. Twitter was literally going to go bankrupt, most likely, if Elon Musk didn't purchase it. And so they're trying to make the case that because Elon Musk is allowing free speech, because he's not doing the whole propaganda, woke propaganda thing or whatever. They're trying to argue that's going to take Twitter down, which is hilarious because literally the exact ideology that you guys seem to love pushing and are funded to push, by the way, by people like Bill Gates, for example, the same stuff you're funded to push, and I believe that's correct. I know Bill Gates has funded PBS, he's funded BBC, he's funded multiple other media organizations. I believe he funded the parent company of Vox as well. I'm going to have to double check on that, but regardless, multiple woke activists are the entire reason Vox even exists, because they are funding it. And because of that, we now are in a position where Vox is literally just a propaganda network, and they're trying to take down Elon Musk, and also, of course, by proxy, Dogecoin, because Twitter doing well is very good for Dogecoin. So we're not gonna let that go either, Vox. Nice try, buddy. But it's just funny because the same ideology that they support is the ideology that was literally putting Twitter bankrupt. Elon Musk making fun of them, and now putting Twitter on a path towards going to be one of the top messaging apps. It's going to be one of the top social media apps. It's already arguably the top news app in the world. It's going to expand to other parts of the world. We are seeing a huge takeover with Twitter, and it's just barely getting started. He overpaid for it because it's worth it for the impact it's going to have on society, regardless of the specific profits it's capable of bringing in at the moment. By the way, most of the advertisers are still there. Some of them left temporarily. They have come back because Elon Musk has convinced them to come back, which really isn't that hard to do. Hey, we have free speech. We're unbiased. Come back. Yeah, that's a relatively convincing case to make theirs. We also have Yair Netanyahu, who's been spotted with a crypto billionaire in Puerto Rico. That crypto billionaire's name is Brock Pierce. He looks a little bit like, you could maybe say, Kid Rock, slightly. There's a little bit of a resemblance there. But he's someone who's pushing very hard for New York policymakers and other policymakers in the United States to not, quote, leave the wave behind, to not miss out on the opportunity, he says, on cryptocurrency, which is, quote, the future of finance. Concerned, New York is missing out on the future of finance, he says, which is a good point. Thank you, Brock Pierce. Now, in this article and a couple other articles, this one, they said he was previously in contact with JE, who I talk about on my other channel sometimes when we're exposing Bill Gates especially, but he was talking to JE, and I will say, I feel like this is kind of a low blow here, because JE talked to a lot of people. Now, is it fair to be suspicious of people who have talked to him? Of course, everyone should be looked into. But just talking to him, you have to have more evidence than that. Because if it's just talking to him, then literally everyone who's over the age of 50, pretty much, or over the age of 40 probably, like most people who are successful at least talked to him once before. Or met him once, because he was everywhere. He was everywhere, making money everywhere. And so Bill Gates, of course, there's a lot of evidence that he did more than just talk to him. With Brock Pierce, I have not seen any evidence of that sort. So it's just a little bit ridiculous that these media outlets are trying to pin Brock Pierce to this guy. Simply in the name of wokeness. That's it. Anti-crypto, anti-wokeness. Benjamin Netanyahu's son, who's, by the way, the prime minister of Israel, which is actually a somewhat significant cultural force. It's not a massive country, but it is nice to see Israel moving closer to a crypto acceptance. And by the way, I also thought this was funny. Cassidy Campbell, a YouTuber who I like, who's pretty funny, does skits and stuff on the good old YouTube. But you can see he does kind of look like him a little bit. This is a picture from the front, so it's a little bit harder to see the resemblance. But if you look at them side by side, you'll see it. It's funny. Doge to $1, bro. I agree with that. There says Norla. And we have Dogecoin to the moon, and it's the baseline for X app. That is true as well. X app will have the ability to not only take down Amazon, to not only take down Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp. X app can take down everything. Now, the only thing that's scary about that, it is somewhat appealing to have Elon Musk running that, because he is pro free speech, and he has shown a not only willingness but an enjoyment out of going back against some of the anti-free speech, more woke side of things. He's shown a very high level of wanting to do that. And so because of that, I believe Elon Musk, at this current point in time, is in a position where if he is in control of that, it's a significantly better position than the current people who are in control of it. However, Elon Musk isn't going to live forever, unfortunately. That would be nice. Maybe not forever. It would be nice if he would at least live like a few hundred more years, right? That would be nice. I mean, forever is a weird thing to think about. Maybe we wouldn't want to wish that upon anybody. Not here on this earth, at least. We'll live forever in heaven. But on earth, maybe living forever isn't the best idea, right? That would be kind of crazy. But regardless, it'd be nice if he was on the Earth more because he's going to do good things, but he's not going to be. And because of that, who's going to take over next after him? He'll have to find some prodigy, someone to help set up as the next successor that's actually going to implement a free speech thing, and then that person will have to do the same thing. Otherwise, it will quickly get taken over by the woke virus, which it can, with extreme ease, take over, latch onto any company, and just completely take it over. It's remarkable the speed at which that's capable of happening in today's society. Elon Musk pushing back hard against that, and the woke are now trying to go against Dogecoin crypto too, so it's even more important. And keep in mind, woke and Democrat are two different things. You can be a Democrat and be a logical, smart, caring, awesome person. Woke, though, is a whole different step. And now, it is true that most woke people do tend to lean towards Democrats, but that shouldn't be extremely relevant because a lot of Democrats I know hate woke people because they are ruining things. That's what they do best. They run. So Republicans, Democrats, we can stand together and say, wokeness, get out of here. We're not interested in that. We just want common sense. We want free speech. We want to see the best people always being put in positions of power and in positions of influence. And for anything, the best people, not trying to do these random woke things that hurt society. It's just not the way to go, especially with crypto. Wokeness is the antithesis of everything crypto stands for. Hey, Matt, when can we claim our mining club rewards? So there's already been, I believe, 4 rounds that have gone out. The next one is about to go out on the 1st of next month. So be on the lookout for that. All you have to do is go to miningclub.io, connect the wallet that you use to purchase your mining club NFTs to purchase them. Once your wallet is connected, and I can show you right now how to do that. It's actually pretty easy. So you go to miningclub.io. And by the way, if you have not purchased one of these yet, you may want to check it out. It's doing really well right now because Dogecoin has gone up. And it's mining, in part, a large part, Dogecoin. It's also mining Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well through this. But basically, you get to claim rewards approximately every single month. Every single few months really is what the schedule's been so far. But it doesn't matter. No matter what, all of the money goes towards the rewards, minus, I believe it's 10 or 15% that goes to the operational cost. And then the rest goes to the rewards, which you can easily claim by going to miningclub.io. If you want to mint, you can still mint. By the way, it's a little more expensive than it was at first because of the fact that Ethereum's gone up in value, but still it's extremely affordable compared to what it will be during the bull market. You can see, you click on claim rewards, you connect your wallet right there, then it will show you how much rewards you have in your wallet, which should be a decent amount if you haven't claimed yet. If you've already claimed, it'll be a little bit less. So you connect wallet, claim rewards, and you do have to keep in mind, you do have to pay the gas fee to get your rewards. So most people, if you're only holding one NFT, for example, you're going to want to wait a little bit before you claim. And the reason for that, you can claim now if you want, but the reason for that is because the gas fee will take away some of your profits. And keep in mind, this is a long-term investment, so don't expect to make your money back on the first month. After, we're estimating around 2 years is when we'll see the money being made back. But the real bread and butter, the best part about this is after that 2-year point, from then on, it's just going to be profits every single month, massive profits. So that's extremely exciting, and that's, keep in mind, it's an estimate. But I do believe that's an extremely likely course that this is going to take. And then you'll be able to make, for decades potentially, however long the life of the machines is, after that, you'll be able to just continue making money every single month or so, which is just awesome. And especially as the market goes up, the more the market goes up, the more we're making from mining. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design of a company, and it's run entirely in the United States with people who are fully doxxed. There's one guy I partnered with on this, and he is not only in the United States, fully doxxed, family guy. You know, one thing I found, family guys in the United States is where I want to be putting my attention when it comes to partnerships, because I've had very good experiences every single time. I have not had ever someone who has a family and lives in the United States. Never has anyone like that ever double-crossed me or backstabbed me in any way. And even still, we have extra levels of security on top of that. And it's doing extremely well right now. We're even making a lot more mining than we were expecting originally. So this thing could even be profitable within a year, and everything after that is just profits for life. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. So there we go. That's, if you're not part of Mining Club already, go to miningclub.io and you can mint right now as many as you want. Each one is I think it's around it's 0.3 ETH. So it's around, I guess, Ethereum right now, it's around 2,000, right? So we're looking at 2,000 divided by 3, which is around 700 in that range. It's around $600 and something right now to buy a mining club NFT, and you can buy as many of them as you want, up to 100 at a time. And once you have those, you can literally just hold them for as long as you want, and just be every single month the money will automatically go into your account through miningclub.io. But you still do have to claim it, like I said. So you have to go to claim rewards, and then connect your wallet and click claim, and then pay the gas fee, and boom, now you have it in Ethereum is what it's going to pay out, and that's it's in your wallet. You can use that Ethereum if you want to buy more mining club NFTs. And keep in mind, this is in no way like building off of each other. Every single bit of this just goes to buying these machines to mine. That's all it does. So you can have fun, participate in it. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Matt Wallace with Final Stand, and I'll see you in the next video.